The grasslands had become a safe haven for the young group of cats that called it home. The prey ran in abundance this greenleaf, the small creatures seeming mildly surprised by the influx of hunters to their territory. Even though they were exposed to the open air, the cats of the grasslands found comfort in the ever-present sunlight and were happy to leave their lives of hiding in the shadows of barns and two-leg nests behind. Nightcoat thought of all of this as he warmed his dark black pelt in the sun and listened to his oldest friend.
"So what are you going to do?"
Blackclaw shifted on his paws. He was impatient to leave this bright and open area that his friend called home. Despite Nightcoat's coloring, Blackclaw knew his friend hated the shadows. He couldn't even force himself to lie, purring to almost be naively honest at all times, which coincidentally was the reason Blackclaw was warning him now. "You can't hide out here forever. Sooner or later she will sniff you out." Nightcoat licked the fur on his chest self-consciously. "It wasn't supposed to be forever. I needed to clear my head." Blackclaw sighed. "I can't keep covering for you. Or Leopardtail. Sooner or later she's going to make enough noise that he'll start to notice. And you know that won't turn out well for anyone." Nightcoat looked up, hope in his eyes and his face apologetic. "Can you hold her off for a little while longer? I need to talk to Leopardtail first before I make a decision. It's her life too." Blackclaw's ears twitched back and forth as he mulled it over. What his friend was asking was risky. The longer they waited, the more dangerous it became. But... "Fine," he said at last. "But you've got a moon. Then I have to bring her here. At least then she'll shut up, and he won't have a reason to turn us all into worm food." Blackclaw shook his head. "I don't know what's come over you, but I hope it doesn't get us all killed." He gave his friend a playful nudge before running out of camp and back to his life of two legs and shadows. Nightcoat watched him go. "Me too," he sighed, and let the sun rays chase away the dark thoughts that clouded his mind. Then, flashes of golden tabby fur darted through his thoughts like a mouse in the grass. Nightcoat had never expected to find the confident golden she-cat so endearing, or her world so enticing. The barns and abandoned two-leg nests were full with cats who could not resist the idea of easy food, but who lived in constant fear of their lives changing as quickly and as easily as a tail twitch. Here, even though Brightstripe had explained the dangers, the risks that living as a clan entailed, some arguably more dangerous than those at the two-leg place, Nightcoat had found a small fragment of peace. Here, it wasn't every cat for himself, but a clear reliance on one another to survive. And even though there would be harder seasons ahead, Nightcoat found strength in the sunlight on his back and the image of golden fur stalking through the tall grass. Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is the next part of our Sims 3 Warrior Cats challenge. And here is Nightcoat trying to kind of think and practice and make sure he can get up his hunting skill after he thinks about what his best friend Blackclaw just told him about the kind of suspicious danger. I'm trying to add in some new oh no. Oh, the Repo Man is coming. That sucks. Well, I'm trying to add in some new kind of plot lines for you guys. As things come up, I kind of have to change it around on the fly. So in the last cutscene, Blackclaw just gave Nightcoat an ultimatum about the things that he's doing in the clan. He's trying to let him know that things back at the barn aren't as hunky-dory as we originally thought. Apparently he left things a little bit unfinished, and Blackclaw is telling him that if he doesn't get or figure out what he's going to do, kind of figure out the problem and fix it, things might affect his life, his new life here in this territory while he's trying to kind of build a life and maybe start a clan with all of the other cats here. And I don't think Nightcoat was really prepared for it. He like in the cutscene, he doesn't like to lie, but he doesn't like to think about things that make him uncomfortable. He is very kind and very nice, so he doesn't want to bring up things that could possibly make other people upset. Oh, I got stuck in the bushes. So he's been avoiding thinking about what would happen if the things that he left unfinished back in the barn were to kind of show up here. So I think he's kind of practicing just to kind of not think about what just happened and kind of distract himself. But yes, you guys, we're back with our next episode. I know I took a really long time to post this episode. I'm really sorry about that. Oh yay, Dawn won't gain the non-destructive trait. I'm really sorry about taking so long. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you know I had a I have a moderate anxiety issue, so I get really sad and depressive sometimes, and so when I'm like that, I can't really do much of anything. I usually try and focus on coloring or playing games without a lot of stress, and even though I really like doing our series, it does give me a little bit of stress when it comes to putting things out on time and things like that. But I am back. I feel a lot better, and just to apologize to you guys and kind of make amends, I am going to be doing a Sims 3 Warrior Cats marathon this week. So every day this week we are going to get more Warrior Cats, and we're going to have our how-to videos are finally going to go up. So it's going to go up right after this video, possibly either, because I think this video is going to go up early, like dark 30 early on Tuesday, and the how-to video should go up later on Tuesday or possibly really early on Wednesday. And for the rest of the week, we're going to have Warrior Cats every single day. I'm going to try and make that happen for you guys because I know you guys have been really patient and really nice, and you guys have been so supportive, and I know you guys love this series and I love it too, and I'm so happy to be back. So we're going to check up on all of our cats while Nightcoat, I think based on the cutscene, he's going to want to talk to her and kind of see how she's doing. Let's see, Nightcoat, come talk to some socialize. I think he's going to want to socialize with her and tell her what happened and see how she's feeling and see what's going on with her. Because Leopardtail doesn't really know anything about what Blackclaw was talking about. She has her own things that she's worried about, but I think him bringing it up to her will probably lead her to make her own decisions. And I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what's going on. It's a really big plot that I think could probably work out as long as... Oh, did he just get up his hunting skill? Is that what happened? Yes, he got to level 6. That's kind of great. And he wants to get to level 8 now. He wants to catch a bird. So I think after he socializes with Leopardtail, he's going to want to go hunting for a little bit. Because I think he's going to try and do that to kind of think and mull things over. But what else was I thinking? Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff that kind of came up in the cutscene that you guys weren't really aware of. Let's have... Ray, are you sleeping? Yeah, he's sleeping. Well, he needs to come take over the garden, and once he takes care of the garden, we can have Smokeheart come and try and pick up some things to add to her medicine cat stash, because she's still kind of learning about all of these different plants and things like that. So I think recently she's just been testing things. So I think she would come over. What is she doing? She's napping, and she has to pee. Does she want to do anything? She doesn't have anything she wants to do right now. Playfully chase. So Brightstripe, what is she doing? She's gonna go sleep on the bed too. I think she's really tired, but she wants to hiss at a raccoon because of the last episode she ended up having to fight a raccoon. But I think the raccoon would be gone now, so she'd probably forget about it and have other things to worry about. But she wants to playfully chase Smokeheart and playfully chase Nightcoat, so she wants to kind of get closer to those two, because right now those are her closest friends right now. Yeah, and then Dawnwind, and right now she's not that close with Leopardtail, and that might affect Leopardtail's decisions because they're not that close, and she's not that connected with the cat who is supposedly going to be leader of the clan. And I don't know, maybe that might make her make different decisions about what could possibly be coming. And I'm not going to tell you guys what's going to happen. Brightstripe, you're so cute. She's just a little hidden and sleeping. But I'm not going to tell you guys what would possibly happen. I want it to be a surprise, and I think you guys can guess. It's kind of been based off of, were they just talking? He needs to pee and he has fleas, but he still has a squeaky clean emotive, so we're going to get rid of his fleas because he wouldn't have fleas if he just groomed. But Leopardtail's going to pounce on him. So Leopardtail, how are you? I think they're just talking. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to say that that's them kind of interacting and talking. There are so many beetles here that might be useful. Smokeheart, come and try and catch these beetles. And he's going to go take care of his needs. What's Dawnwind doing? Oh, she's napping all the way out here. She's kind of hungry. So I think she would probably try and find something to eat. Let's pee here. And yeah, she wants to improve her hunting skill. So let's try fishing again. She got a couple things when she went fishing last time. So let's see if she continues to like fishing. And she wants to play with Smokeheart. Okay. I don't know what that means. It might mean that she's interested in what Smokeheart's doing because Smokeheart isn't really hunting that much. She's just kind of finding medical items because she has to find some way to deal with all the possible injuries that might come in. She got the light beetle. Okay, cool. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm probably going to end up messing with that with our documents for the next few days, you guys, because there's going to be so much stuff needed to be added to our cat documents. I still definitely need to make sure that Black Claw's in there with all of his traits and his pictures. I definitely want to make sure that we get to see what all the cats are doing. And we need to add all of the medical items, definitely, because Smokeheart is now pretty much, it's not official. There are still some things that have to happen for her to be official medicine cat. Aw, you're so cute. Yeah, there's still some things that have to happen for her to be official medicine cat, but she is pretty much the medicine cat, so we need to add, oh, Dawnwind caught a sewer trilobite, but she ate it because she was really hungry. Aw, that means she's gonna have to stay out longer. I think after she catches, let's have her fish some more, but then after she catches that, I think Brightstripe would probably get a little bit annoyed with her because that's the second time Dawnwind's done that, I'm pretty sure, and she wouldn't be that happy about it. So wake up and come stalk for prey over here. And then he's still sleeping, but he's also hungry. So we're going to let him nap. He wants to eat food, so yeah. I don't think there's any bowls around here, so I think he's just getting overall hungry. And that's possibly him thinking about what would happen if he went back to the farm and had to deal with the farm. So that's probably what that is, eating food from a bowl. So I'm going to have him think about that. He's not going to actually be able to fulfill that need, but I think he's going to be thinking about that. Play flea chase. Dawnwind still wants to play. Well, she caught a red herring. And she caught a blowfish. I still don't know if I think a blowfish should be one of the potentially dangerous ones. I mean, it could get pokey, but I feel like it's not as dangerous as possibly a crocodile or a piranha. I don't even know if a piranha would be considered dangerous to a cat. I'm not sure. Brightstripe, did you find... She found rainbow beetles! Oh my gosh, she found rainbow beetles! There are so many beetles out right now because we're pretty much at the day 2 days before fall starts. Before leaf fall starts. And so when leaf fall starts, everything is going to change. I'm not sure if I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to change the lot up. I might just change the lot up. But look, rainbow beetles. That is definitely something that I'm going to keep around, that rainbow beetles are going to be something to help with kits and potentially helping cats who don't survive, who have like potentially dangerous illnesses or are near death. So let's hope she catches that, because we definitely need rainbow beetles. Especially if we don't have enough medical items. And I think I'm going to add in to my random generators the possibility of medical items either going bad or being less effective depending on the skill of the medicine cat. Did she get it? No, she just got a snake skin. Ugh, that's frustrating. Okay, where is Dawnwind? Nope, Dawnwind, you can't drink anything. You can come over here. Brightstripe, stop stalking for prey, and come scold Dawnwind. Yeah, I think she would probably like get a little bit upset with her. She would tell her that she's doing a good job hunting, but not to eat all of the food. It's like one of the first things. So she'd probably sniff, friendly, sniff again, and then socialize, because she'd probably smell the fact that she ate something while she was hunting, and then she'd probably let her know. Why do I keep pressing that button? Then she'd probably let her know that, hey, this is not something that we do. As warriors, you're supposed to make sure the clan eats first. And I don't know how, I'm pretty sure that Dawnwind would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's not something that I intended. Because Dawnwind is very much a stickler for rules, and if she knew that this was a rule, and I don't think before that she knew it was a rule, but now that she knows, I think she would be very, very careful to try and not do it. I'm not sure what will happen to her if she does it again, though. Oh, Brightstripe's eyes look so pretty. She looks so cute. Alright. Well, it's getting late, and everyone's getting a little bit antsy. So let's make sure Nightcoat comes and scratches. Where's the scratching post? Ray, wake up and come take care of tend the garden. So he's going to come over to this one, and we're going to send Smoke Heart over here too, so that she can be around him. Seriously, Ray, put on clothes. Clothes are not the enemy, my friend. Let's do every day. And then let's tend the garden. Smoke Heart, where are you? Run. So she has to sit here and wait for him to finish, and once he's done, and if he has, I don't think there's anything for him to harvest. But if there are any things that are around for him to harvest, let's see, mushrooms. Are they harvestable yet? I'm not sure. So she can go here because those mushrooms are harvestable. And before he leaves, because he's going to water those, she can go and make sure she goes by those to make sure that she gets some of the harvest. And we're just going to say that he's tending the garden. It's him just making sure that the land stays well, but we're going to say that she got those mushrooms. Where did the mushrooms go? Those are mycenias. Here they are, the white caps. So the white caps go to Smoke Heart. So what is he looking at right now? Ghost chilies. So he just harvested those. Come on, go here. So she's going to go check those plants. And because he just harvested them, we're going to say that they are harvestable. So he just went and picked them up. So she's going to have them now, and she's going to try and figure out what to do with ghost chilies. So she's went over and checked out the ghost chili bush. Can you sniff these? No, she can't even interact with them. So we're going to add the ghost chilies to her inventory. Smoke cart. Okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay. He's still going to go tend the garden. So I think if she passes certain places... This isn't harvestable. The peppermint isn't harvestable. Are these harvestable? These are wilting. That's wilting. That's wilting. I don't know if any of these are harvestable right now. Okay, so she should come by the bumbleleaf. Go here. So she can see if anything... And she should go by the green leaf. And then Ray, are you still coming? He's still tending the grapes and stuff. So once he should come, stop tending the garden, water, weed. Let's have him harvest this one and then tend the garden. Because once he harvests the bumbleleaf, then it should be... That's a peppermint seed. Maybe... I don't know what we're going to do to make him plant things. Because I feel like he would plant them on his own. And the cats would just have to find them. But there are certain times when the plants will kind of die off. Because you can only harvest so many times from one plant before it dies. So... Oh no! Everybody's getting sick. Oh, so we're going to have to roll because everyone's getting really hungry. Okay. Give me a second, because everyone's really hungry. Where is he? Is he sleeping? He's sleeping in the nursery. Oh, seriously? You're supposed to come eat. Ugh, give me a second. I have to roll for Nightcoat and for Brightstripe, because they were both being silly. And she's exhausted. Alright, give me a second. How much of a mouse brain are you? Smokeheart scolded. Nightcoat lay curled up in a ball in the medicine den, his face contorting with pain. Smokeheart sighed and looked at her meager supplies. What an idiot! Why did he have to get sick now? And from starving himself, no less. What was he thinking? Smokeheart pushed the koi Dawnwind had managed to catch toward the weak Tom. Here, eat this. Nightcoat sniffed the fish and took a few small bites before collapsing back into his bed of moss. Smokeheart tried to push down the panic that threatened to overwhelm her. She didn't know what to do. He needed a lot more food before he could recover, but the prey pile was nothing but beetle carcasses. Smokeheart barely understood the plants in this area, and she doubted anything she tried would be any help and could possibly make things worse. The only cat that could help was Brightstripe, and the stubborn she-cat had almost collapsed from exhaustion before she let Smokeheart force her to sleep. Smokeheart sniffed her new patient with equal parts dread and determination. She wouldn't let her friend die from something so trivial. Her mind racing with possibilities, Smokeheart dashed out of the medicine den, calling loudly, "Dawnwind, I need your help." Okay, you guys, that was it. That was our first major cutscene because our cats got sick. And yes, Nightcoat got sick. He rolled, I believe, an 85, which on our scale is just mildly sick. He's not fine, but he is a little bit sick. It's from exhaustion and from starving. He didn't eat, and I think it's because he was too worried about what Blackclaw told him. At least that's what I'm interpreting it as, because he didn't do much hunting after he talked to Leopardtail. He just kind of slept. So I think he's been pretty distracted. So I'm going to try and leave him Oops. There you go. Where'd he go? Kitty. Okay, so we're going to try and leave him here, and I'm going to yank his hunger bar down. So he's still going to be hungry, and he's going to be pretty tired. So we're going to have him sleep here, continue to sleep here in the medicine den. And from our roll, I found that the severity of his roll was a 5. So he needs 5 items to be a little bit better. And Smokeheart was able to give him the koi that Dawnwind found. And where is Brightstripe? And Brightstripe was mildly okay. Where is she? She's over here. And Brightstripe was okay, but she needed to sleep. So Smokeheart prescribed sleep for her, so she ended up rolling fine, so she wasn't sick, but Smokeheart told her to go to sleep anyway. But Nightcoat is our biggest problem right now. He did not eat, and I'm going to say after he ate his first item, so we're going to say the koi was the first item, but because sorry, I keep getting them mixed together. Smokeheart doesn't know what to do with all these herbs yet because she's still very new, and even though we have like some uses for these, she doesn't know all of them. So I'm pretty sure she probably would try and find food for him. And so as he eats, we're slowly going to yank his hunger bar up, but until he eats all 5 items, because his severity was 5, until he eats all 5 items, he has to stay here and kind of be taken care of. Smokeheart has to bring him all of his food, and so she went to go get Dawnwind, and Dawnwind is being dangerous again, trying to catch a snake. Did she catch it? No, she just stopped trying to catch it. Oh goodness. Kitty, you are going to give me a heart attack. We do not need another broken cat. What is she doing? She's going to go be nuzzled and be nuzzled. So and Smokeheart did that on her own. That's kind of great. But we're going to see if Smokeheart is probably going to ask Dawnwind to continue hunting and find some things. So, Smokeheart, come on. Oh, they're so cute. So I think she's just asking her to help out because she's pretty much one of the only other cats who are able to hunt right now. So she wants to gain her hunting skill. So I think Dawnwind would be okay with this. Why did all the lights go away? Oh, because it's really, really early. Okay, so Dawnwind, we're going to send you off because you did so well with hunting in the water, which was really interesting. I did not expect her to do so well. We're going to send her fishing a little bit because we need 4 more items and we're going to send Leopardtail because Leopardtail is pretty okay. She's not hurting in any way. So we're going to send her off to go hunt for things because Smokeheart was right. There are pretty much nothing but beetles in the prey pile, and because Blackclaw was here, I think Blackclaw ate up the rest of the reserves. We only have like a ladybug and a water beetle. So everybody is kind of hurting for food, and she caught another sewer trilobite. So kind of hurting for food. So we're going to send Brightstripe off to hunt, but I think she would come all the way over to the boundaries because I think she'd still be a little bit antsy about other cats coming in after Blackclaw left. So she'd come and scratch that, and then I think I'm going to send her over here to stalk for prey a few times so that we can make sure that Nightcoat, because she still wants to playfully chase Nightcoat because I think she's thinking about him. So he's still sick. So we're going to make sure that his hunger bar, I'm going to make it here. So he's still hungry, but he's not in the yellow anymore because he ate that fish. But we're going to slowly pull it up, and it's not complete yet. But she has all of these different little items that she doesn't know what to do with yet. So I think Smokeheart would be a little bit annoyed, but very determined to find a way to help her friend. So after everyone, we're just going to yank it up slightly. Oh, Leopardtail caught a goldfinch. That's awesome. Okay. And then Dawnwind caught a jellyfish. Oh my gosh. She's just going for those things that could be potentially poisonous. Nope, don't go sniff. So, come and... I don't think she'd give the sewer trilobite. I think she'd come over here. Go here. I think she'd come over here and give him the red herring, and I don't think the blowfish would be much help, because the blowfish is more for poison, I'm thinking. I don't think it would help much for like food purposes. And I'm trying to think if we want mushrooms to count. I think it's all going to be, I think later mushrooms are going to count, but I think because Smokeheart doesn't know the uses of everything yet. Nope, come back here. And it's raining. It's raining and Nightcoat got sick because he was too busy thinking about the possible problems that are at the two-leg place and not thinking about his health. Dawnwind. Okay, so now she's here. We're going to drop this fishy. Nightcoat is going to come and eat this fishy. And then she's going to go pee and stalk for more prey. Come on, we're going to come have you stalk for more prey over here. Stalk for prey, stalk for prey, stalk for prey, stalk for prey. She kind of wants to scratch on things, so we're going to have her scratch on the boundaries up front. Oh, and Ray went and photosynthesized, like right there. So we're going to add that. She wants to play. So he's going to eat the red herring now. We're going to get rid of his scratch need, because I don't think it'd be necessary right now. And then after that, he's going to continue sleeping. So his energy is going to be down low here. And his hunger is probably only going to inch up a little bit. So it's only going to be about here. It's not going to go all the way up. But that's his second item. And so I think the fish are helpful. But that's his second item. And so he won't be able to feel better. So Brightstripe caught a scarab beetle. Okay. He won't be able to feel better until he has 3 more items. And I think we're going to leave this part here, you guys. He is going to, I think he's going to end up being sick for this part, for the rest of this part, and for a little bit of the next part. And I think this actually plays in nicely with the idea that I had. I feel bad that he got sick though. And Dawnwind caught a stag beetle. Okay, but I don't think beetles will be helpful. She's stalking for prey. I think she's realizing the issues. Oh my gosh, and she wants to catch the rainbow beetle. I don't think the rainbow beetle would help either though. I think she recognizes how like powerful it could possibly be, but I don't think she knows what to do with it yet. He's still sleeping. Brightstripe is going to catch something. Dawnwind's trying to catch things. Leopardtail, what are you doing? Leopardtail, you can go eat something. Did she catch 2 things? Yeah, she caught 2 things. So let's have Leopardtail bring her stuff over to the prey pile. Go here. Yes, Smokeheart caught the rainbow beetle. I think that's a really good sign. No, don't pounce on her. You need to bring all of your stuff back to your den. So go here. Nightcoat, come sleep. You're supposed to be sleeping. He's supposed to stay in his bed. And Smokeheart's coming over here, so we're going to pause and put all of her stuff into her little chest so she can add it. So she has the scarab beetle, the ghost chilies. The ghost chilies I'm thinking would be really great for fever or colds. I think it would be really interesting. I think the mushrooms would be really good for hunger too, but I think because she doesn't know that yet, she wouldn't know what to do with them. And rainbow beetles were definitely really necessary, but I also don't think she would know what to do with she wouldn't know what to do with most of this yet until she figures out a way to kind of test it, but she doesn't want to test it on her friends, so I think she's kind of in a predicament. But she's going to put everything away. She wants to scratch, so I think she'd scratch on this one. Scratch. And kind of stick close by to make sure she can keep track of him and make sure he stays put. I think he's sleeping, she's hunting. I think everyone's hunting to make sure that we have enough food now, Now I think it kind of like lit a fire under everyone's butts because they realized, oh my gosh, one of our friends is starving. We need to make sure we have food. Okay, so there's Leopardtail. Leopardtail's over here. So we're going to drop her goldfinch and her red-eared slider. And it's almost the full moon. So that is also a thing. So are there any common? I don't think there are any, and she'll leave the water beetle too. I don't think anybody caught anything rare. The scarab beetle is uncommon, but nice quality, excellent quality. What is this? I can't tell if the fish are rare or not. Rarity, because it doesn't have a rarity thing on it. But the stag beetle's uncommon, so we need to make sure to see if anybody has anything that's rare. And I think Smokeheart would keep all of the things that she gets, and I think Brightstripe would let her keep them because I don't think she'd want the clan to suffer for like her rent to Ray, pretty much. So I think Brightstripe would just be really aware that full moon is coming up, and she would need to make sure to get. What is she doing? She's stalking for prey. Where is she? She's over here. So I'm pretty sure she would try and make sure that she catches something rare over the next 2 days, or if any cat catches anything rare that... Where did she go? Oh, she's startled. She wants to scratch on a cat condo. Didn't I send her to scratch? Where is she now? Scratch. But I think she'd be very aware about the full moon. So that is another thing. Nightcoat got sick and the full moon is coming up. So they need to give Ray his rent. Oh, and Donwin caught a rat. That's awesome. Okay, so Donwin is on fire. And so is Smokeheart in finding all of her medical items. And I think we're going to leave this here, you guys. And I'm going to see you guys next time in our next part where we kind of explore more of these cats and kind of how everyone's dealing with Nightcoat getting sick, especially Smokeheart since she's still a little bit shaken about it. And we're kind of going to expand our story now that we have our marathon going on, and I'm pretty sure this episode is going to go up very, very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this part. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. If you really love me, please follow me on Twitter so you guys can know when things are going to show up, when the next parts are going to go up, and just to let me know what you guys think of our marathon. And so I will see you guys next time. Bye. I hope you guys didn't think I forgot about our lovely fan art. I'm going to be posting all of this here. You guys will be able to see all of the great things that everybody has been drawing and sending to me at the end of our videos from now on. I hope you guys enjoy all of these pictures. I really, really love them. Everybody's been doing such a great job. If you guys want to send me fan art, I'm going to leave the, the link to my Google account on the video and in other places in the description box, and it's always on my about if you guys want to send me fan art and kind of be a part of this really great family who everybody keeps sharing all of the wonderful things that they keep doing. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.